folks. I am Ultrazilla, and this is the Ultrazilla News. This is my midweek report, and we're going to kick things off with a little bit of breaking news. So it's not like an official news. My pals at Luminous broke this first. They actually sent me this image themselves, and G Forever found this on a message board somewhere. I don't know where. And it is the Sega offerings for GVK, which is pretty cool. We got some plushies. We got some figurines, some keychains. Let's take a look. What we got here. First up is a plushie that looks like a redo. And this is how we know it's Sega, by the way, is because these two Godzilla figures are just reissues in like different colors of the King of the Monsters stuff. So you got this here plush, big plush, and then you got this figure, which I reviewed actually, and you can check out my review here on the channel. I'll link it up at the end. But we also got some Kong offerings with a giant Kong plush and a Kong with the axe that will go with the Godzilla, which is very nice. I'm going to try to look up that Godzilla review at the end here so you could check it out because it is the same figure for sure. We're going to get some smaller plushes, it looks like, a Godzilla and a question mark. If you guys saw my Funko Pop reveal, you probably know what this is. Okay, I'm not going to mention it here, but you probably know what this is. All right, and then you got some keychains where you got Kong, Godzilla, and a question mark. So you can guess what that is. What I think it is, anyway. But anywho, really thanks to the guys at Luminous for sending over this image. I really do appreciate it. Some other Godzilla news that I can myself confirm is that the Playmates 2.5-inch line is definitely a thing that is happening, and it is happening here in the United States. These figures will probably be out around movie time. My sources, and they're very good sources, let me tell you, can confirm. Okay, you got Behemoth, you got Skullcrawler, you got Godzilla, Kong, Warbat, and something Hawk. Was it Murder Hawk? I forget. But this is the line of 2.5-inch figures you're gonna be able to get. So please, whatever you do, do not buy into the eBay claim that these are just prototypes and then they're not coming out. They are definitely coming out, guys. All right, so this is a new image. These figures are definitely coming out. Moving over to He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, we actually got two reveals today because there's two different animated series in the works. First up, a Kevin Smith run animated series that like closely looks like the original stuff. These toys are based on that. So you can see that it's like kind of like a Masters of the Universe 2000X type of vibe here in the figure style. They do look good. They definitely look good. This is going to be part of a overall Mattel new line of figures called the Masterverse. Which sounds pretty cool. And then I think this to me is the cooler image. This is from the Netflix He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series that's in development. And this is the first time we're seeing anything from that. And it is a really cool updated version of He-Man and Battle Cat here. I think this is gorgeous, guys. I love this style. And honestly, I'm way more into this. So of the two, if there's figures of this and that's part of this like Mattel reveal today, I'm in on this as long as the figures look cool. But I do like the more classic designs of the other line, which is right here. They both look really cool. I mean, we don't have figures of this. This is just a render. So probably just from the actual show itself. but I'm looking forward to seeing what they do offer. Moving over to Transformers, there is going to be a vintage line of Beast Wars exclusive to Walmart. This is like the G1 reissues. There's going to be Beast Wars reissues. You're going to have Optimus Primal and T-Rex Megatron in the $50 range, and then you're going to have Cheetor in the $22 range. And there's going to be also a Rat Trap, but we don't know the price point of that one yet. I'm into this because I'm enjoying the Kingdom figures right now, and I never had any of the old Beast Wars figures. So definitely something I'm looking into. I just don't like the $50 price point on these. You know, like I said that with the G1 reissues. I just think the price point is too high. I wish they weren't that high, but I am into, at the very least, getting Optimus Primal and Megatron, which are unfortunately the two most expensive ones. Speaking of Beast Wars, speaking of Kingdom, but in the Generation Select line, we are getting a Transmute figure. This is a redo of the Paleotrex figure with a new head and a new color scheme. And it looks really creepy, guys. It's not something I'm going to be getting, but because I really don't know the character. But I do like this paint scheme, I got to say. And that head is just really, really creepy. So if you dig it, if you know the character, there you go. It's up for pre-order right now. Okay, speaking of pre-orders, I originally was going to lead off with this, but we got confirmation here that this Pulgasari in green is still available at the time of this recording to buy. So if you missed out on any of the previous colorways, this green, more OG colorway is still available right now. So go check out my reviews if you haven't, of the red and the blue, but you can still get this, and it does look really cool. I'm skipping out on this personally because I got the other two, and I'm thinking about getting the big one. But, man, this is still up. You should really get it. It's really awesome. Speaking of beasts, the REBOR is redoing their Invictus Rex as a Ceratopsaurus, is that how you say it? And it looks really nice. Beautiful renders here. Really, really nice. I believe this is some old movie. I could be wrong. That this is from, because a lot of their recent stuff is like homages. You guys let me know down below. I didn't really get that from the description, and I'm not 100% sure, but either way, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff from REBOR as always. Why I'm not getting the Pulgasari, though, is because on Friday, Super 7 will be releasing their clear Megazord in their Super Cyborg line. I'm all about this. I really want this, so it's something I'm looking forward to getting. So put that alert up somewhere for yourself. I'm not exactly sure of the time yet, but this is going to be coming up on Friday for pre-order or just order. I think sometimes they just put these up and they're available right away. So do pay attention to that if you're into MMPR and into the Megazord, which I am. Okay, we had some scans of upcoming Tamashii products, and this is the Monsterarts Monster Hunter Zinogre. It comes out in July, and it's going to be 12,000 yen. All right, so that's going to be about 120 bucks, give or take. It's expensive, and I don't know, guys. Personally, I didn't have a good time with Rathalos. Nargacuga is very annoying. So do I give this another shot at this price point? I don't know if I can. I really don't. I do like it. I do love Monsterarts. But so far, for me, it's I'm 0 for 2 with enjoying their first two releases. Now, this one doesn't have wings, and that might be something that makes it better and more of a solid figure. We shall see, guys. I really don't know. It does look really good. It's one that I was looking forward to prior. So I don't know. You guys let me know down below if you're thinking about getting this one. The SOC Voltron, Go Line Voltron, is going to have a third production run come this August. Jump on this figure. It is my all-time favorite figure. You can check out my review of this as well. You should really get this if you don't have it and you like Voltron. It is $300, but save up for it because, man, it is so worth it. So that's another bit of news that came through scans. And apparently we're going to skip over the last scan so far. All these pictures are out of order because I had to redo this, and they weren't out of order before. NECA, I'm just going to go with the pictures, though. NECA is reissuing, speaking of reissues, hey, there you go. There's a good segue. Reissuing Super Shredder in Shadow Master colors. Nice box. And this looks like a really nice, more representative of the movie version of Super Shredder from Secret of the Ooze. Really good looking. I didn't get the first one. I might get this, but it's also a Walmart exclusive. Grr. So maybe not. But yes, if you need it, there you have it. It's coming out again. Okay, here's the final scan I was talking about. We're getting an SHF Ultraman TIGA, which we knew that we're going to get. But the big news here is that it looks like it's going to be part of their Seiho line. It's got a bigger name. But Seiho line, which is a more premium format for SHF, synonymous with Kamen Rider figures. There's been some Garo figures. I actually have a Kamen Rider and a Garo from the series, and it is a gorgeous series. Better plastic, better paints, better body types, articulations, stuff like that. You could just tell from the scans here that it just looks way better than a lot of the Ultras we've gotten before. So this is the first time Ultraman's in this line. And it's a good one to start off with because we're in the 25th anniversary of the TIGA Dynagaya, era of Ultraman, which is a very good era. So yes, this is something I'm definitely going to need. It does look gorgeous. And the last thing I want to mention here is we had the Godzilla Singular Point poster come out this week, and we got a different view of Godzilla, and I'm not loving it. I'm optimistic about this series. I'm not in love with the designs, to tell you the truth. I did like this Godzilla design when we saw the side profile, but, this view, not so much. We're still awaiting Movie Monster Series figures to be announced and whatever else. But first, probably Movie Monster Series. So stay tuned. Once the images of that goes up, I'll have them for you. But there you have it. That is the Ultra Z news for this midweek. If there's any other breaking news, I will let you guys know. Once again, I do thank Luminous for sending over those pics of the Sega Godzilla vs. Kong figures. Very, very cool. Not something I needed to break on its own, but I'm glad to have included it here. Till next time, peace out, peeps.